Hey, what's up guys, this is Colin. I'm coming to you with a duel video, so I'm not sure how good this is gonna be, but yeah, I'm gonna try it and see if you guys like it. I'm gonna, go on DN, try to duel and try to explain my plays the best I can. So this is the deck I'm using. It's pretty much the same deck I posted on my video, or posted the video of a couple days ago, I think. It's a Performage Pendulum deck. I changed in the sideboard, I changed anti-spell to Stygian Dirge. It does the same thing in the mirror where you make a board, and you have pendulum scales and you pass turn, and then they can't really do anything on their turn because you just flip it, and they can't even castell it. They just have no out to this. They can't pendulum summon, can't castell, can't do anything. Anti-spell, if they're running Gigabyte and Nefarious, they can just castell it really easily, or castell your scale or your guy, and then just leave you stranded with an anti-spell, and it's really bad for you. So I'm gonna try this out. I'm not sure how it is. Nicky, my brother, also just topped Anaheim with this list. He changed my build by 2 cards in the main. He took out a Maxi and a Wonder Wand for a second Trick Clown and a Gigabyte. I don't think Gigabyte's very good because Gigabyte, every time you are able to make Feral Imps, you could just search for a scale and then pendulum summon, or if you need a level 4, you can just get Chameleon and then pendulum summon it, and it's the same exact thing as Gigabyte. And if you're able to make King of the Feral Imps and you needed to make, say you need to make Castell, instead of just making Feral Imps to get Gigabyte to make another rank 4, you could have just made the rank 4 in the first place, like Direwolf for Castell, whatever you need to make with the Gigabyte. So I think it's completely irrelevant to have in your deck, even as a one-up to search. The second Trick Clown is, whatever, that's fine. The sideboard, he took out a Stygian Dirge and a Danko for 2 MSTs. That's it. Yeah. I'm not going to explain any more about the deck because I did a whole video about that. Hopefully. Okay, it's not too laggy. Good. Okay. So, hopefully we'll be going second, because that would be good for us. He's probably going to take second, though, because that's what people do. Oh, he let me take second, so we lost. Okay. Well, at least people like losing, Well, I opened the combo. Sad I drew Zephyros because I drew Math Wand, so, and this is already going to send Damage Juggler with Brilliant Fusion. Because in this hand, if Zephyros wasn't there, or Trick Clown wasn't there, if either one of these were not in a hand, then, say Zephyros was in my hand, this would send Damage Juggler, this would send Zephyros. That's what I'm playing against. Quaggy Marrow, sure, that's fine. This is more, it's not, what I'm playing against, it's more just like me explaining the deck and like how to play it and stuff, because I know a lot of people, don't really know all the combos. I don't know what any of his cards do, so I'm not even gonna pretend like I know. Okay, light or dark monsters. Right? Can't activate. I can't special summon light or dark monsters. Okay, well, what is Seraphinite? Seraphinite, Earth, yeah. Okay. Well, so what I was explaining about Zephyros, if this Zephyros in the deck, this could send Zephyros, this could send Damage Juggler, because the 3 things you have to send are Damage Juggler, Trick Clown, and Zephyros. If Trick Clown wasn't there, then one of these could send Damage Juggler, or one of these could send Trick Clown, but since both of these are in hand, I just have an irrelevant thing to do. Well, I can't really do anything when that's on the board in regards to special summoning. Oh wait, I can. What the hell? I win. Okay. So this is what I do. This is actually, I think this is actually game. Maxi. Well, hopefully nothing in this deck is, hopefully nothing in this deck is Battle Plate or Soul Scarecrow, because if so, I win. So, what I'm going to do is just make Castell, and then combo off. I'm going to give him infinite cards, but it doesn't really matter if he's dead this turn. So, additional normal. So he draws a card. Um, let's say shuffle. Okay, so here, sorry, I was just thinking in my head. I should probably be doing that out loud. I've already normal summoned twice, so I don't even think I need to use Wonder Wand. So what I'm going to do is, if that dies, which one is it? If this dies, then that dies, right? If this card leaves the field, okay, so yeah, what I'm going to do is just bounce this, summon this. I don't know if this is actually fully correct, but realistically in a tournament, I have game, and if I don't have game, I didn't even notice it sent it to extra. Okay, so what I was saying is, like, realistically in tournament, I have game right here, and I'm not going to spend, there's not a way for this to be game around Battle Fader. If he has Battle Fader, I'm going to die. I'm just going to not be able to do anything, and that's the end of the game. So instead, I'm saving all my energy for sorry, I can't. It's so hard to think. I'm not used to this at all. Okay, so let me rewind. So yeah, I would rather use my energy to think when I have to think later. Because right now, this isn't. I don't have to think. Yeah, see, you just conceded. I was going for game. So okay, let me now that I'm done that game. Let me say my thoughts about what was happening. So I know I didn't play that game perfectly, but the thing is that I was going for game regardless. If you were to have Battle Faders with Scarecrow to stop me, I was dead anyways, because he's just gonna keep drawing infinite cards off of Maxi. So it's better to save your mental energy for later, and also I don't want to go into time. There's that's just a real thing. There's time in Yu-Gi-Oh when you're playing in real life. So you just can't afford to just sit around and think of the exact best play. I'm saying you should play the best as possible, but in that specific scenario, it was fine since I know the general line of play. So he wanted to take first. If he lets me take first, I don't think his deck's powerful enough to just kill me on turn 1. So I sat out all my defensive cards because I don't really care. Against rogue decks like that, I decided into Dankos and Storms, and just turn 1, just summon Danko, and then just kill them or storm them. I don't even know how many back row he runs. And then I sat out a Wonder Wand because drawing a little bit, too many when you're starting into Danko as your normal summon can be pretty bad. Because normally drawing multiple Wonder Wands is fine, but when you're using your normal summon as Danko, then you can't really afford to draw multiple, so it's taking me out. And then against Pendulum decks, drawing multiple Wavering Eyes kind of sucks, so I decided what was out. Like I said, I don't even know if his deck can get maxied, but even if it can, I don't want to draw it when it's bad. I just want to focus on killing him because my deck's more powerful overall. So okay, yeah, you see, he just snap takes first, even though he knows I took second and just killed him. He just took first anyways because just just a habit, just to do stuff like that. So. And I'm not saying it's incorrect, I'm just saying he probably didn't even think that far in the game. He's just playing Yu-Gi-Oh! I'm over here trying to analyze everything. Okay. That's 10 key. So, my plan with this hand is, I already have Damage Juggler, so my normal summons are going to be Danko and Damage Juggler, summon Trick Clown off of this. And then I'm going to detach Damage Juggler for King of the Feral Imps. Add Part Naga. Banish, add Mirror Connect, or add Plus Fire. So, when you're on Dueling Network, yeah, that's fine, I don't care. I don't even know if that's legal, but you know what? Does this guy do anything? Oh, I drew Trick Clowns. This makes this a little bit more difficult, but I still win. Wait, why am I reading bear? What the fuck? Yeah. Nope, this card does absolutely nothing. So what you want to do on DN, in real life, you know, you just have to signal you're entering main phase 1, but on DN, I can just click main phase 1 and wait a couple seconds. So if this ends up in an admin call, then, you know, I'll be like, I waited 30 seconds. The admin can check how long it's been since I've entered my main phase 1 and saw that he had no response. So I'm just going to summon, ask if it's good, and then I'm just going to kill him. So hopefully he doesn't scoop, and if he does, I'll just show you anyways. If he maxes me, it's whatever. I'm going to still do the same thing that I did as game 1. So it's going to send Garnet, Damage Juggler. I would have sent Trick Clown if I didn't draw Trick Clown. So this is going to add Plush Fire. Plush Fire is way too good. So I'm going to activate this and this. Okay, so he quit because he lost. I just want to show you this play really quick. So Luster, always when you set this up, you add Plush Fire. I'm just going to special I think I'm going to special Damage Juggler because there's very few chance that he's going to actually like be able to kill me next turn if like something goes horribly wrong. You know, and I just, you know, want one engrave. So I can roll some of the Trick Clown here. He's going to make King of the Feral Imps. King of the Feral Imps is going to add Partnaga. So, let's think. When I Pendulum Summon, yeah, I'm going to have way too many guys. So I don't actually need Trick Clown right now, so I'm not even going to use it. So, activate this. Then I'm going to Wavering Eyes just to put more guys in the extra deck. And then add Luster Pendulum, and then Plush Fire is going to get a guy. So, at this point, I think I'm just going to get Hat Tricker. Because Hat Trick, actually no, I'll get Mirror Conductor, because I might need Hat Tricker, like if something goes horribly wrong. But either Hat Tricker kind of sucks, you just need it, like if you have the certain hand where you absolutely need just an extra level 4. And then this always gets Luster Pendulum, because he's the best 5 scale in your deck. So, you know, might as well. And then activate these. And then you Pendulum Summon these guys. Then you activate. You get Ignister Prominence. Ignister Prominence gets out this guy. I'm thinking if there's a way I could have made Trapeze Magician. I don't think there was, but yeah, because Trapeze Magician makes it like overkill if he has, you know, Damage Juggler or something in his deck. I don't know. So then I'm gonna pop this because this doesn't do anything on the field. This floats at least. Shuffle that into the deck. So that's onto the deck. I'm just doing it to my own life total. So 1,700, 1,000, 2,300, and 2,850. Oh, it's actually 150. And then the the 300 from Partnaga, I forgot about that. 300 Partnaga on Denko makes a game. So there's probably a way I could have done Trapeze Magician just in case, so I could have done an extra 2,850. So if he had like Damage Juggler on the 1, then I can attack again and it's still game regardless. But, you know, that's why we do this. That's why we learn. So, yep, thanks guys for watching. Bye.